Hi everyone, Mr. McCarthy here, and welcome to this week's first video update for the video sound and music production program here at Central Monco. So I do these updates weekly to send out to parents, guardians, and students to just keep you informed of any important things going on in the school, projects that are upcoming, things the students should be working on, and just general information that you can always follow the links that I provide with you at the bottom in the comment section, usually when I do these YouTube videos. So I'm actually sending this through the Talking Points app. Now, Talking Points you may be familiar with. It's something we love here at Central Monco because it gives us the ability to contact you actually in your native speaking language too, and you can communicate back to us much like you would texting a friend or family member. So signing up for Talking Points was done when you registered your student for the year. So hopefully you're getting this video and you're able to communicate. So if you ever need anything, you can always go into that Talking Points app and you can message me privately and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So let's kind of get started on some things that are going on here because we've actually been through our first 2 weeks of school. Great. We have a lot of students and it seems like everybody's off to a good start. The first project that everybody has been working on right now is a really good communication / icebreaker activity where they have to interview one another. Because one of the things I always tell the students is one of the most important things we do in this program is telling a story. And in order to tell a story, you need to research, gather information, and then present it. So whether it's through a song, a video, a photograph, a website, we're telling stories. So what better way to get started than to make a new friend in class and interview each other? Because I will say it is very important for students to be able to communicate, to discuss things with clients, partners, friends, in order to deliver a good product. So we're constantly working on trying to get the students, we have a couple shy ones here and there, and then we have a couple ones that that are constantly talking, so we try to find that middle point. But we try to help students get out of their shell and get used to it here, so once they move on with either their education or their career, they'll have some really good communication skills. So that project was actually due today. A couple more than a few students didn't get it all done, but that is always expected because, hey, it's a new school, it's a new program, new software, new students. It's a lot, and I think it's awesome that your student is stepping up and saying, hey, I think I want to do this as a career. So that's a big step forward to make a professional decision like that, an adult decision, by wanting to try to follow a certain career path. So, but as I said, things are working out pretty well. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you will see in the comments section of this video, I will give you a link to our classroom website. So I built a website just for the students and families and guardians to be able to go in, get class information, to look at the projects, to see what's due, and to also get information to my next point about uniforms and equipment that's needed in our class. So students actually need a few things. They need a shirt, uniform shirt, kind of like this one. It's a polo, but we also do have hooded sweatshirts and pullover long sleeve t-shirts. So we have a variety of stuff. Our uniform's not that complicated. It's just a logo, and we actually had a student on the back design a really cool logo so the students can wear that. The next item the students would need would be an over-the-ear set of headphones. They're like the big chunky headphones that sit over your ears with a cord, because it's good to have the power cord, and that style cord on the end plugs into the laptops to make it easier. Now, I know some students already have a really nice set of over-the-ear headphones, maybe they're Bluetooth, but as long as they're over the ear and they have a nice existing pair, just bring them in. I am sure they will be approved, and then you won't have to buy another set. So if you already have them, there's no need to go out and get another pair. Last but not least would be an external hard drive. So the external hard drive is a small device similar to what's called a USB or flash drive. It gives them the ability to take the hard drive and put all their information on it and be able to transfer it to other computers or to be able to take their work home and work on it from there. So these three items are actually available all on the classroom website link that I put down in the comments, but it is www.vsmstudios.com, and under orientation you'll see equipment, and then you'll see links for the shirt, the headphone, and the hard drive. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the video here. I usually give out a fair amount of information for each video, but I try to keep them under 5 minutes because I know we're all busy. We have a lot of things going on, and I don't want to keep droning on, with these videos. So 5 minutes or less usually is more than enough for what you need. But just so you know, Mr. Folk and myself are available 24/7. You can hit us up through talking points. You can send an email. You can call our school number. All of this information is on our class website that I mentioned earlier, the VSM Studios website. So, looking forward to next week, the new students are going to be working on a career exploration project. And really that helps them understand what their career path is that they want to do, whether they want to get into music or photography or web design or video editing. We make them do a research project and edit a video together where they have to research the industry trends. Is it a good job? Does it have a bright outlook? Are they hiring a lot? What's the pay look like? What's the education look like? What are the best places to go and get a job when you graduate and continue on? What are the best schools? So it's actually a very informative project, not only for the student, but for you. When they're done, it would be great to be able to take a look at the project that they did. Please, we could never do this without the parents and guardians. This is definitely something where we would ask for you to support us, just by asking them how they're doing, how class is going. Hey, let's take a look at your project. Let's see what you're working on. Can you show me what you're doing on the website? And, just to be able to go in there and be supportive, and also to be able to help, keep an eye on them when we can. So, but like I said, that's it for today. I'm sorry, there is one more quick thing. Health cards. So we are actually helping our students all set up what's called a PowerSchool account. But you also need to set one up in PowerSchool, so that'll be in the comment section also. But PowerSchool is our attendance and grading platform, but you'll see there's a heading called Forms, and every student needs to have a health card filled out to keep on file here at Central Montco. Now, you may have already filled one out at your sending school, but it doesn't mean we got it. So, please, when you get a chance, go into the Forms area and fill out that card. If you're struggling and you can't find it, just feel free to reach out and let me know. But that's all I have for today. Thank you for visiting, and please expect to, keep an eye out to find one of these every week. So thank you very much, and have a great weekend.